And so this sexual energy gets expressed via martial arts, via kata, via a punch. Hey, what's up, warrior? MVDB here, Natural Warrior Tribe, and I'm calling you warrior, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're into martial arts or are about to go into war. No, a warrior, as we've seen before, and if you're on my newsletter, the Natural Warrior, it's that person that wants to go through the fire and that really wants to discover the power that lies within him to overcome these challenges. Now, I want to talk specifically about the fact of martial arts being aggressive and aggressive sports, being a sport for people that only destroy things. See, I want to tell you that initially my story, the idea of getting into martial arts was because I was like 15 years old, and I see myself standing right at the cinemas together with a good friend back then, and so we're waiting for his parents to arrive when all of a sudden a guy with a friend approaches us and he says like, "Hey, I want to call," and I'm like, I immediately knew that he was about to steal something, right? But I said, "I don't have any phone." And the other guy says, "Nope, sorry man, can't help you." But for some reason, the guy saw I had a phone on me, and so he goes in my pocket, grabs out the cell phone, and he says, "You know what this is, man? So, okay, I will give you your SIM card back, and I'm gonna call to my mom, and I will get back to you." And I'm like, no, but I was super scared. I was 14, 15 years old, and there was a big guy with a friend, and he says like, "You better watch out, I got friends back there." And I was like, I didn't dare to move, right? And it was like stifled. I was like, and so I was pissed. The guy walked away with my cell phone. I had my SIM card, but what the fuck? And so man, back then I knew I was like super angry, super pissed, and I said, "I'm gonna go in martial arts because," and here's what I wanted to get to, is that I realized back then that martial artists, they fight, they hit people, and they make sure that people's phones are not being stolen. I will defend myself. I will be the aggressive man. I'm gonna react aggressively. See, and that's the mind that many of us that don't do martial arts, whether that be kickboxing, karate, taekwondo, whatever, right? They think, oh my God, when they see a little fraction of someone doing martial arts, that's an aggressive person. That's an aggressive human being. Now, see, when I started doing that, I started feeling like super calm and control. I started feeling control. And I see, today I give classes to many youngsters, and I see so many differences between youngsters that don't do martial arts or don't have any sport in that particular, and then the guys that come, and train with us, with me, they're so calm, they're disciplined. And see, that's what you learn when you study martial arts, is that there's so much more behind it. And most people that I know that are martial artists, man, they're relaxed, they're down to earth, and they're the last person that I know that is gonna fucking fight or hit someone in the face. See, why? Because there's this sexual energy, and now we're getting all weird, right? There's a sexual energy inside man, because what's the most important thing once we've got our shelter and our fire and our food is to procreate. And so there's a sexual drive inside human beings, and men in particular. And so those who don't do martial arts, and some people do and they get aggressive, but that's when they, don't really get the essence of martial arts, is then they go fucking fight in a bar, or they train and to just go and hit someone in the face. Well, that's a sad thing, and those are one of the few, but obviously those are the ones that your attention is on and your focus is on. Why? Because the others don't fight. And so this sexual energy gets expressed via martial arts, via kata, via a punch. But that's not all, right? So you learn in the face of challenge, you learn when someone is trying to hit you to relax, to stay calm. And that obviously is transferable to all things in life. Like when you're in traffic, someone, passes you by, says fuck you, and you're like, learn how to drive your sexual energy, right? That's what you think. That's your first thought. But and for reaction, like if there's someone, there's a car, and you gotta stop, your reaction speed is way much quicker. Plus, your courageousness to get out there, to get hit, get strained. No mind, you get inside your body. Dude, do I need to go on about the benefits of martial arts? And believe me, just try it, just train. A couple of months, and you will feel the benefits of martial arts. And once you got that, there's so much more behind that I can't even go in depth in this video. Such as, spiritual parts, mental emotional states, relaxed in a deep state. So that's what I wanted to get clear, and I needed to get across. So for those of you who are doing martial arts, are you experiencing the same thing? What do you feel about this subject? Hit some comments below. I would love to have your feedback, man. So this was MVDB, and see you on the next ride. Peace, warrior.